Well, I'm already having fun with this guest. We're talking about a fun blog that highlights what people know as Minnesota Nice, but bringing it home to North Dakota. We have Amanda with us this morning to talk about how it was made and what inspired you for it. Good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. Good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Yes, very well. So North Dakota Nice just seems to fit your personality already. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank you. I'm not a great representative of it.
Oh, no. The bundle of joy just exudes energy. I kind of wish everyone could, be here in person and feel it. But just explain to people out there what your blog is and what the goal of it is.
Sure. So I originally started it because I lived briefly in Boston, and people always had some very weird perceptions of North Dakota. And the thing I kept bringing up all the time is that people are just so kind and thoughtful. I mean, even your story this morning about community, and people are so humble about it. I mean, you can go into a bar and there'll be some old farmer limping around and they'll say, "Oh, what happened?" And they'll say, "Oh, I donated 2 kidneys to my friend." And everyone's like, "Ah, shucks." And so I thought, well, I'm going to create a blog and I'm going to share these stories, and so that people can just understand how great it is here. And then as over time, I started just writing my own stories to go along with it, because I'm a narcissist and I want everybody to read. But just to show what is day-to-day life. I am a hockey mom. I was listening to your little hockey story.
Oh, yep.
And just I think we all have moments in our day that are really memorable, but I like to write about the moments in between, which I also think is very North Dakota-y.
Yes, I love that because it's real.
Yeah.
The day-to-day, the in and out, minor little conversations that you have, that's real life. It's not always in these huge, big, grand things that happen. It's in the little things that happen along the way.
Exactly.
And so what has your reception been to the blog so far?
So people, shockingly, or not shockingly, because in North Dakota people are very nice around here about, they let me come on their TV shows.
Yeah.
I think one of the most common, it's a newsletter and a blog, and the most common message I get from the newsletter is just like, "Oh, I really needed this for the day. I just needed something nice." It's very lighthearted. And it's when you're sorting through a lot of difficult news, it's just something that helps them get through the day. I have people say that they look forward. It's always on Wednesdays, and so they say, "I always look forward to Wednesday mornings," which is very helpful to me because every week I hit send, publish like this, and think that's it. I'm never going to do another one, and then someone gives me a compliment that I'm happy.
And it brightens someone's day. Hearing about the good things in the world and the good people makes someone a little bit happier and perhaps lifts them up.
Exactly. Like one of the stories I shared on North Dakota Nice was about Oaks they put together a 60,000 piece puzzle over the winter, and that really touched people. The idea that they had set this puzzle out, and I thought, great, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Help your friends. Start a puzzle.
And something so simple can have such a profound impact. If people want to get this newsletter, stay with the blog, where is it? What's it called? How can they find it?
It's called North Dakota Nice, so you can get it with northdakotanice.com or ndnice.com. Okay. And I'm also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and those are all NODAC Nice.
NODAC Nice on the socials. Okay, NODAC Nice, and then northdakotanice.com for that. Signed up for the newsletter. What have been some of your favorite stories to tell in that?
So if I'm going to all the news stories, I actually just got one I really loved. Someone had just moved to Manville, North Dakota, from away, and they were feeling, Manville's very small, and they were feeling a little lost, or just trying to get used to being there. And they went to the hockey rink, and everybody welcomed them with open arms, brought them all in. He's one of the refs now, he's one of the coaches, and he wrote me a message and said, "I just wanted to share just how nice, they really truly exude North Dakota nice on there." Another one I really loved, it's also, I swear it's not all about hockey. This is another hockey story. This was actually one I found on social media, and it was from the parent of the opposite team. A little kid had been walking around holding a thing of popcorn. They tripped, dropped the popcorn, and some of the high school students picked him up, brushed him off, went and bought him a new popcorn, put him in, sent him on his way. So I love those little moments in between of just thoughtful kindness. So those are always my favorite stories to share.
That is a really great one, especially to see youth involved and helping out and, you know, living up to this North Dakota, Minnesota Nice standard that you have. What do you see in the future for this blog and newsletter?
That's a great question. I really would like to have, I've just recently started, I've actually had the blog since 2018, but I've only recently started getting people sending me stories, and I love them. I mean, I had just a message the other day from somebody who said, I accidentally left my purse in the cart at the grocery store, and someone found me, came to my house, brought it back to me. So I hope that that becomes a place where I can share these kinds of onesie-twosie stories. You know, I think farmers especially are just, it's like ingrained in the ag culture of kindness. I mean, somebody gets sick and everybody's out combining, no one says anything about it. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I guess
We're just doing what we do.
Yep, and so I think the more that we can really highlight who we are as a community, I just love that very much.
Yeah, no, well, that is amazing. Thank you so much for doing what you do, spreading joy and light, and for coming on today. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so again, this is Amanda, and you can go to NorthDakotaNice.com or NoDakNice on social media to find all of her information. Right there it is again. So make sure to write that down, everybody. Take out your phone right now and go and give that a follow. Anyway, coming up here on today's show, Sophia is getting sized and fitted for some shoes that fit my feet. You won't want to miss her at the store. That's coming up.